All right, so get ready because we're going to dive into some serious entrepreneur stuff.
Yeah.
You shared a chapter with us about building $1 million brand in just a year.
Mm-hmm.
And this is potent stuff. I got to say, we're talking like a 12-month roadmap.
Yeah.
The 3 phases of business growth, and we're going to get lessons from the people who have actually done it.
Yeah.
Think of it like getting to look at the playbook of a winning team, right?
And the best part is this isn't some like get rich quick scheme. This is
Right.
like strategic stuff, you know.
Exactly.
This is about building a brand that really has staying power,
Yeah.
something that's going to last.
Yeah, so let's break down this roadmap. It's a 12-month roadmap.
Mm-hmm.
It's all laid out in these neat little 3-month chunks.
Okay.
The first 3 months are about finding your niche and picking a winning product.
But this is where it gets interesting, and this is something a lot of people miss.
Okay.
They miss this.
Yeah.
Building your audience before you launch.
Uh-huh.
Think about it like this. You wouldn't throw a party without inviting anyone, would you?
Right.
So you need to create that buzz, right?
Right.
That anticipation,
Mhm.
social media, email lists,
Mhm.
engaging with communities online. It's all about
Yeah.
cultivating that fertile ground.
Yeah, you got to get that good soil ready for the seeds,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Okay, so you spent your first 3 months laying that groundwork.
Right.
Months 4 through 6
Yep.
are all about launch time.
Okay.
You've got your product, your audience is all primed and ready to go.
Uh-huh.
And now it's all about execution.
Right.
And this source suggests a 2-pronged approach.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you're going to leverage the power of Amazon, right?
Oh, okay.
For immediate reach and credibility.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the crucial part. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Right. Diversification.
Yeah. So you're also setting up shop on your own Shopify store.
Oh, I see.
This is about creating what they call like a brand ecosystem.
Okay.
You're not reliant on just a single platform,
I see.
You're in control.
So it's like having your main stage on Amazon,
Mhm.
and then you got your little VIP lounge over on Shopify.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
Now, things start to really heat up in month 7 through 9. You're starting to see some initial sales.
Uh-huh.
The reviews are coming in.
Yeah.
Now it's time to really scale things up, aiming for 25+ sales a day.
Yeah.
That's where the real growth magic happens, right?
Absolutely. But it's not just about cranking up the volume of sales, right?
Okay.
This is where we get into like the nitty-gritty
Uh-huh.
of increasing average order value.
Yes.
Or AOV for those in the know.
Right, right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Would you rather sell one coffee for $5
Okay.
or a coffee and pastry combo for 10?
Oh, yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You get that upsell, the bundle deals, complementary products. Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Now in the final stretch months, 10 through 12,
Yeah.
this is where things get really interesting.
Uh,
This is where you break free from that Amazon bubble
yeah.
and you really step out into the world as a fully fledged brand.
Okay.
You've got multiple products. You've got a loyal customer base who loves what you're doing. And now you're spreading your wings across all these different sales channels.
Yeah.
Think Shopify, Walmart Marketplace, maybe even exploring some wholesale opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
This is about building a business that's robust,
Mm-hmm.
diversified, not dependent on any single platform.
I like it.
This roadmap is seriously impressive.
It is.
But hold on, there's more.
There's more.
This source doesn't just stop at the 12-month plan.
Okay.
It also breaks down the entire entrepreneurial journey into
Uh-huh.
3 distinct phases.
Okay.
It's like leveling up in a video game.
I like that analogy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love to level up?
And just like in a video game, knowing which level you're playing
Yeah.
lets you choose the right tools and strategies.
Exactly.
So first level, we got the grind.
Okay, the grind.
This is for those grinding from $0 to $10,000 a month.
All right, so those early days.
Yeah, it's all about hustling, learning the ropes, making those inevitable mistakes, and of course celebrating those early wins.
Ah, the good old days.
Yeah.
Remember those late-night brainstorming sessions?
Oh, yeah.
Fueled by coffee and sheer determination.
Yeah, exactly.
That feeling of landing your first sale, pure magic.
Nothing like it.
Okay, so then what happens?
Then comes the growth stage.
Growth stage. All right.
You're hitting $10,000 to $100,000 a month.
Okay, now we're talking.
Things are getting serious now.
Yeah.
You're scaling up your marketing efforts, you're adding more products to your lineup, and maybe even starting to systematize your operations a little bit.
Yeah, you're bringing on some team members, maybe getting the office space you've always dreamed of.
Yeah.
I mean, the energy is incredible.
And And then you reach the pinnacle, the
Oh,
brand
the
stage.
brand stage. Here we are.
This is where you hit that $100,000 a month mark or more.
Nice.
You've successfully diversified beyond Amazon.
Uh-huh.
You're focusing on keeping those loyal customers happy,
Mm-hmm.
and you're building a real community around your brand.
It's like a tribe.
Yeah, you've created something with a life of its own.
So inspiring this whole framework really helps to visualize the journey.
It does.
But I think the real gold nuggets are in the key lessons that this source highlights.
Okay.
These are like the cheat codes to unlock entrepreneurial success.
Yeah.
And the first one is a real game changer.
All right.
Success comes from execution, not perfection.
So easy to get caught up in wanting everything to be perfect, right?
Yeah.
Before you even start.
Yeah, you're planning.
But the truth is, you learn and you grow by doing, put your product out there, get feedback, and then iterate based on what you learn.
Yeah, like test it out.
You'd be surprised how many entrepreneurs get stuck in that
I know.
perfection paralysis.
Yeah.
And they never launch anything.
Right. They never get started.
It's like that saying,
Yeah.
done is better than perfect.
Words to live by.
I remember this one company that launched a product that wasn't super polished,
Okay.
but they got it out there.
Uh-huh.
They listened to their customers, and they improved based on that feedback.
I see.
And you know what? They ended up surpassing their more established competitors
Wow.
who were still, trying to achieve that perfection.
I love that story.
Yeah.
Okay, lesson number 2 is all about playing the long game.
All right.
Reinvest in growth.
Mm-hmm.
It's tempting to start splashing those early profits.
Oh, yeah.
I get it, believe me.
Big time.
But this source is all about delaying gratification for
Right.
long-term gain.
Yeah.
Think of it like planting a tree, right?
Okay.
You don't expect to harvest fruit the next day, do
Yeah,
you?
right.
You nurture it.
Yeah.
They give it time to grow,
Right.
to flourish.
Mm-hmm.
Reinvesting profits is like giving your business the nutrients it needs
Yeah.
to grow into something truly remarkable.
It's like compound interest, but for your business.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay, listener, let's pause for a second.
Oh, yeah.
If you were in those early stages of profit, where would you reinvest?
Yeah.
Would you pump it back into ads,
Mhm.
build up inventory, or maybe hire that virtual assistant to free up your time?
Yeah.
It's a question worth pondering.
Absolutely. Now, another lesson that really resonated with me was
Okay.
listening to your customers.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just about collecting reviews. It's about building real relationships with the people buying your product.
It's about creating a community.
Yeah.
Not just a customer base.
Exactly. And those customer insights are so valuable.
Oh, yeah.
They can help you refine your product,
Mm-hmm.
develop new offerings that your audience actually wants,
Oh, okay.
and even shape your brand's message.
I see what you're saying.
Precisely. And that leads perfectly into the next lesson.
Okay.
Build a business with the potential to be sold.
Now, some of you might be thinking, wait, I don't want to sell my business.
Right.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Even if you have no intention of ever selling, building a business that could be sold
Okay.
makes it inherently more valuable.
It forces you to think about scalability,
Right.
automation,
Uh-huh.
and creating systems that don't require you to be involved in every single detail.
I see.
This not only makes your business more attractive to potential buyers down the road,
Yeah.
but it also makes your life a whole lot easier.
Talk about a win-win.
I know, right?
And finally, a lesson that might seem counterintuitive,
Okay.
but is so crucial.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
It's so easy to get caught up in the latest trends, and
Yeah.
all the shiny marketing tactics.
All the shiny objects, right?
But, at its core,
Yeah.
business success boils down to a few fundamental things.
Okay, I like it.
A great product that solves a problem,
Mm-hmm.
a clearly defined audience who loves what you offer,
Yeah.
and a solid marketing strategy to connect the two.
Nail those down and everything else falls into place, right?
Exactly.
So we've covered some great stuff here, but we're going to get even deeper into these fundamentals next time.
Right?
Be sure to come back for part 2 of this deep dive.
Yeah, join us.
We'll continue unpacking these powerful lessons and help you apply them to your own entrepreneurial journey.
It's going to be good.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll see you now.
Welcome back. So last time we were talking about some key lessons for entrepreneurial success.
Yeah, some really good ones in there.
And one of the things that stood out to me is this idea that success isn't about, being a genius or having a ton of funding. It's all about execution.
Right, you got to take action.
You've got to make things happen.
It's interesting because it suggests that entrepreneurship is more about grit and determination than any sort of inborn talent.
Right. Anyone with a good idea and the willingness to work hard
Yeah.
can achieve great things.
Absolutely. And this roadmap lays everything out so clearly.
Yeah, it's like a recipe.
It's like a recipe for success.
Right, but it's up to you, the entrepreneur,
Yeah.
to gather the ingredients, follow the steps, and actually create something.
And that brings us to the final action plan that this source lays out.
Okay.
And it boils down to 3 pretty simple but powerful steps.
Okay, I like
Take it now, follow the process, and stay committed.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a great way to just distill all of this knowledge
Yeah.
into something really actionable.
It's so straightforward.
Yeah.
No more excuses.
Exactly. You got the knowledge, you got the tools. What are you waiting for?
And I love the emphasis on following the process.
Oh, yeah, crucial.
This 12-month roadmap isn't just like a random collection of tits.
Right.
It's a carefully designed sequence.
Each stage builds on the last.
Right. It creates momentum.
Keeps you moving forward.
Yeah, like climbing a mountain. You can't just teleport to the top, can't you?
Yep. Got to take it one step at a time.
Trust the path and enjoy the view along the way.
Exactly. And speaking of the journey, this source really stresses the importance of staying committed.
Yeah. Even when things get tough.
That's where the mental game comes in.
Oh, for sure.
You know, building a successful business, especially one that reaches that $1 million mark, it takes resilience.
Yeah.
And unwavering belief in your vision.
You're going to have setbacks. You're going to have moments of doubt.
That's just part of the process.
But the people who succeed are the ones who dig deep, learn from their mistakes, and adapt and keep moving forward.
Right. It's like having that inner fire.
Yes.
That just keeps you going, even when it's tough.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It is. And this raises an important question for you, listener.
Okay.
What strategies do you have in place to stay motivated even when things get tough?
It's something to think about.
It is.
Maybe it's finding an accountability partner.
Yeah.
Joining a community of entrepreneurs.
Good idea.
Maybe creating a vision board that reminds you of your why.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
But having those support systems in place can make all the difference.
Absolutely. And it's important to remember what this source pointed out.
Okay.
Success isn't about luck or even intelligence.
Right.
I mean, those things can help.
They can help, but
they're not the deciding factors.
Not have deciding factors. It's about execution, consistency, and that drive to achieve your goals.
You could have the best business plan in the world.
Yeah.
But if you don't take action and keep pushing forward, it's all for nothing.
Right.
This roadmap provides the guidance, but it's your passion and commitment that really fuel the engine of your success.
You know, as we were discussing this roadmap, something struck me.
Okay.
This plan is really focused on building a business with the potential to be sold.
Right.
But what if that's not your ultimate goal?
Yeah, what if you don't want to sell?
Yeah, what if you want to create something that lasts?
A legacy.
Yeah, a brand that stands the test of time.
A business that makes a positive impact on the world.
That's a good point. Not every entrepreneur dreams of an exit strategy.
Right. Some are driven by a deeper purpose.
A vision that extends beyond just profit.
So how would this roadmap need to be adapted for someone with that long-term vision?
What elements would need to shift?
It's a really interesting question to explore.
It is.
For example, maybe instead of focusing on rapid scalability and automation, the focus would shift towards craftsmanship, heritage building, deep connections with a niche community.
Right. It becomes about creating something with soul.
Yeah.
Something that resonates on a deeper level.
And maybe instead of diversifying across all these sales channels, you'd prioritize creating like a flagship store, an experience that really embodies your brand's values.
Yeah.
And connects with customers on an emotional level.
I like that.
And maybe the idea of reinvestment wouldn't be about maximizing profit,
Right.
but it would extend to investments in sustainability, ethical sourcing, or even philanthropic initiatives that align with your brand's mission.
So it becomes less about building a business to sell.
Right.
And more about building a business that stands for something meaningful.
Exactly. And this really highlights that while this roadmap offers valuable guidance, it's ultimately up to each entrepreneur to adapt it to their unique vision and goals.
There's no one-size-fits-all approach.
Nope. So, listener, as we wrap up this segment, I want to leave you with a challenge.
All right.
Think about your own entrepreneurial journey. What aspects of this roadmap resonate most with you?
Okay.
What adjustments might you need to make to align it with your specific goals?
Good questions to think about.
Take some time to reflect on these questions, and we'll be right back.
We'll continue this conversation in just a moment.
Don't go anywhere. All right, so welcome back. We've covered a lot of ground, from the 12-month roadmap to the, broader business phases and those, essential lessons for success.
We even challenged that whole build-to-sell model.
I know, right.
We were exploring what it takes to really create a lasting brand.
Yeah, a legacy.
Yeah, something that really makes our mark on the world.
Exactly, but I want to circle back to something.
Yeah.
That's been a constant thread throughout this whole roadmap.
Yeah.
Building a successful business is about so much more than just the technical stuff.
It really is fascinating how much emphasis is placed on this holistic view of entrepreneurship.
Right.
It's about finding that place where your passion, your purpose, your vision all come together.
Yeah, and you got a strategic plan to bring it all to life.
It's like the roadmap provides the blueprint, the framework.
Yeah.
But it's up to you, the entrepreneur, to make it real.
To bring your own, personality and values to it.
That's so key.
And your commitment.
It's the human element.
Right.
That often gets overlooked.
It's that drive and creativity and resilience.
Those are the things that make a good business.
Yeah.
A truly great one.
So, listener, as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with this.
Right.
This roadmap, these lessons.
Yeah.
They're all just tools in your toolbox.
The
real journey begins when you ask yourself.
What's that first step?
Exactly what's my first step.
What is it going to be?
Is it finally choosing that niche you've been thinking about? Or starting to build your audience? Or maybe just taking the leap and launching that product that you've been dreaming of?
Take that first step.
Whatever it is.
With confidence.
Trust the process.
Stay committed.
And never stop believing.
In your ability to create something truly extraordinary.
The world needs your ideas.
Yeah, it really does.
Your contribution.
And remember, building a successful brand, it's a marathon.
Not a sprint.
There's going to be challenges.
Sure.
But it's the perseverance, the adaptability, the willingness to learn that, going to lead you to success.
We've been all about, giving you the knowledge and the inspiration to take that leap.
Now it's your turn.
Put it into action.
Go build something amazing.
Yeah, let us know how it goes.
We're excited to see what you create.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep.
See you later.